Yeah. Any skills or any life lessons you've learned from this band?
Do you know, when I first joined the band, I was very surprised when they took me on for the simple reason that I was so rusty. I hadn't played bass properly in such a long time. I was way out of practice. But since then, I'm really happy with the fact that I've actually been able to, you know, through practicing and through playing with the band, they've pushed me to learn songs that I never would have pushed myself to learn before because of the speed or the complexity of them. And I've actually gotten better than I ever have been in the past, and that's brilliant.
So they've actually given you a lot of help and
absolutely,
not putting too much pressure on, but giving you a challenge.
Oh yeah, and I do like to be pushed. I've got to, you know, because
be motivated.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think in terms of singing, I've learned how to preserve my voice more.
Yeah.
Different techniques to not tire myself out so quickly.
Or wreck your vocal.
The first couple of gigs we done, you know, by the end of the set, I was really struggling to sing, and I suppose I'm finding new ways of making my voice last and not strain it. I don't have to strain it to get the same sound to come out. It's just different ways, I suppose, and different breathing techniques and stuff like that. So I've learned a lot about that, and I didn't think that would come from doing gigs. I just thought that would. I didn't realise that was a problem, I suppose. I think I've learned to organise myself a little bit more.
Yeah.
Although I'm still not organised at all. I'm getting there. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Question 10, the big one. Where do you hope to be in 5 to 10 years' time? Or where do you see like the band, or what's your overall goal? Where do you see yourselves as a whole? Or are you just going to fuck off to like New Zealand and think, I'm going to go travelling, I'm going to walk the earth?
I've got this other band going on.
I've got these other guys, are tons better, their EP's coming out soon.
I think if we're doing this to a little bit more people and we're enjoying ourselves, that's all I really want.
That's cool.
And if anything else comes, then that's amazing. But if not, then as long as we're enjoying ourselves and getting on, and we're playing to people that enjoy listening, even if it's not a whole stadium full, then I think I've made it.
Probably same as Ollie. I'd be happy just being able to get a bit of money to fund what we do now.
Yeah.
And just even do it now is really fun to do. So it's not really a in a realistic sense, it's always better to ground yourself and not expect anything bigger than what you're doing now.
And then if something comes along, you never know, you get seen and
yeah. I'm not going to lie to you, it's my dream to do this. And I want to be like all the other bands that are out there now. I want to play the main
You just
stages.
need that one break at the end of the day. You need to find that break. Get
I
touring
play,
with some band.
You know, I want to be considered to play Reading Festival. I want to be able to play Leeds or Glastonbury or whatever. I want to be able to do that. And I'm not too scared to say that.
In the near future, we just want to gig as much as possible. Just not only locally, but maybe a bit further afield as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, get the EP out there and try and get that heard by as many people.
What do you like want out of it? And what you where would be sort of like the part where you're like, I've made it. Like this is good enough for me. Like if we get any further from here, it would be brilliant. But if not,
when I can give up work and go and do it full time.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
The full time job.
That's it. Yeah. That would be awesome. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think. It's just that thing of I'm a firm believer in just I want to gig as much as possible and get out there as much as possible.
Yeah.
And if everything's an experience at the end of the day, new venues and things like that. So
I'm really hoping that we get lots of people to listen to the EP. Grow our fan base, get lots of people listening to us, and then just hopefully over time sort of build the level of the shows we're playing. Make sure we get lots of people coming and just bigger and better shows, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. I know a lot of people like the fame and the stuff like that, but as long as we've got people coming and enjoying our music, then I'm happy doing
Yeah, just doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Enjoying it, and it shows as well that you guys enjoy playing what you're playing, and that's such a big thing. Like if you, as long as you're enjoying the music, hopefully the people will come.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully.
So.